Date of entry 10/31/2024. Hello everyone. Today we are playing World of Horror. I've never actually really even heard about this game before until like recently. I don't know anything about it. I'm going in completely blind, and I was recommended it to play for Halloween today because it's pretty short. I can do it in like a one shot. I'm probably not gonna try to get all the endings or anything of that sort. I'm not a completionist. This is just a fun little video for Halloween. So yeah. What options do we got? Creepy neighbor. English. Okay, so it was already in English. I just wanted to be sure. I like this one a lot. It's like feels very retro, with the green and the pink. Okay. So yeah, let's go. If it's your first time playing World of Horror, it is recommended that you start with the spine-chilling story of School Scissors option for trying more complex playthroughs. Okay. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new, unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in the doomed town. Welcome to World of Horror. Important messages will appear here. You found a new item, Straight Razor. You found a new item, Taiyaki. Okay. I've been following the weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. The skin hag? It's a race against time, and you can't rest until our town is safe. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. I knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I don't think you should be asking what's the worst thing that could happen. That's what I have to say about that. Should I? I'm gonna wait, I think, to see what the text boxes are like before I decide to move my model or anything, because I don't know. I don't know if I should just put myself like in the corner over here. Maybe we'll see. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna hang on a second. I'll put myself here. My hat. My hat. I need to bring the hat with me. My hat. Okay. Okay. This is good. This is good. We're doing good stuff here. I'm gonna lock my avatar again. Okay. There we go, because now you can see the text box over here. I don't think it matters so much if you guys can see my stats and shit. I don't care that much. But now you can see the text box when I read things off, and it's a funny little UI thing, because I am in the corner here. My guy. Okay. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch symbol and the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. Okay, let's explore. Investigating the gym. Strange black doll. Okay, I can't do that. Wow. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Good stuff. I feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. I'm looking for the items. A tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? Okay, well, I'm seeing some, some capitalized letters here that spell out the word run. I don't think I would like to help her. Good stuff. A creepy substitute teacher hands you dusty, old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? My stamina! Ah, shit. Last chalk was left in the pool. Okay. Can I peek outside? Ah! What was that? Shouldn't risk that again. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Let me. Okay. Corridor. Why do I have to get in the water? I don't want to get in the water. I'm not alone in the pool. Okay. Okay, let's go. A bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out of the pool. Ugh. Fang. God, the music is good. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Available through the action filter.
What kind of improvised weapon? Yeah, I found a broken bottle. Okay. Trying to figure out. Oh shit. Nice. Okay. Okay, I'm getting things. I'm getting it.
Alrighty. The enemy seems to be weak against this type of weapon. Okay. Okay. You found blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil on your ritual. Copy the sigil as best as you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. I can redraw it. Okay, let me explode school. Outside is an old anatomy model. Its heart beating. Sight almost makes you sick. Coward. If I saw a heart beating in real life, I would probably just think it's cool. What? I'm trying. I'm going as fast as I can. Found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Okay. What's that? Ah! 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 What is that? What is that? Such unholy candles don't seem to have any effect on a horrible monster. Have you drawn it wrong? Frozen in fear, you watch the twitching horror gets closer and closer. It raises its enormous scissors and croaks. Am I beautiful? demon woman enters the classroom cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? Whoa. Fang. I'm gonna say something. And you're all gonna think I'm insane. Anyway, wood.
Let's do that. It has me covering the wall with blood. Okay. Tray. Here's actions. Support actions.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm gonna kick because I can't do anything else. Oh, she's really getting at me with her scissors. How much HP does she have left? How much HP do I have left?
I think she has 17 health.
Okay. I did it, I think. Am I beautiful? Oh, no. I died. Okay. The school lockers. Okay. Let's equip that. I also equip the straight razor. Okay, no, I'm gonna go with the bat. Let's explore the school. Oh, luck check success this time. PP substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. One of the mundane titles you find one titled Extinction of Mankind. You shudder, feeling the teacher's gaze on your back. Explore. Solve the event. Why won't you let me open it again? Fucker. Okay, let's explore again. Whoa. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between worlds is coming apart. You must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch horrors still lurk here. I've been cursed. That's pretty good. It's pretty great. Okay, so it is a specific sigil, and I did fuck it up last time. That's I need the triangle. Okay, there we go. That's what I need. And let's explore the school. Okay, heart beating. Just need to find the candles. Once again. Okay. Holy candles. Perform the ritual. Wait, what's that? Take a step back as a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces all connected by a wide smile. Now it is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. Alright. Let's try this again, fellows. Wow, let's get her. Let's get her. Okay. Did we get her? Did we win? I killed her. I did it. I did it, guys. I killed her. Okay. Yeah, so the first one, I don't think I really knew what I was doing. I still kind of don't. But I'll get there. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend gravely wounded but alive. You help him up, and both of you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. Horror is over, for now. Cooked wooden bat, incoming doom 4%. Your playthrough lasted 7 minutes and 6 seconds. It's not the only mystery plaguing this town. You must continue your investigation. Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I will do another run. I'll do a couple runs, yeah. Maybe like 1 or 2, depending on how long they take. We'll see. Okay. Let's go. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. Kthak Atarasu is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. Old gods rule. You can't escape from combat encounters. Backstory, World of Horror, character exclusive credit cards only. Okay. Oh, get a girl this time. First time playing, select this. Welcome and thank you for trying World of Horror. Inspired by adventure games from the 80s, the visual overload may initially be a little disorienting. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see here. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've worked out 5 of them. Hoping that there is something connecting them. You tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Okay. Curious case of a contagious coma. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. Alarming account of abnormal arms. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. Let's try abnormal arms. I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found and the apartment remained vacant. Alright. Just to get the circled location. Let's investigate downtown. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of the park. You can cast one spell without paying anything. The apartment is on the 3rd floor. There's no way somebody used the window in order to escape the murder scene. Let's investigate the hospital. Enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. Why can't I just set a trash can on fire? I managed to sneak past her and rummage through the cabinet. Okay, the information we were looking for. I'm sorry, have you seen the doctor? He suddenly disappeared, and I'm not certain whether the surgery is over. Why am I just, like, killing this woman? Okay. Let's hunt down a weapon, and let's, attack her. She's crying. Stabbed with her rib bone. Sprays me with blood? Anatomical Museum Archive displays a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bones. Alright, weird. Investigate the apartments. I wonder what kind of animal the spider caught in its web. Scare away the annoyed predator and rip open the cocoon to reveal a human finger. Great! I love when there's a human finger. Any stored items? Rock ring. Okay. Escape the apartments. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. I don't much like either of these options. Ugh. I want to call the cops. Fuck the cops. But also, I don't want to just like talk to this guy. I'm in quite the pickle. I feel like... Not sure either of these options are completely useful. Is the thing either? Ah, shit. Mr. Redacted. Your neighbor is a horror manga artist who's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. What's that picture? You catch a glimpse of the painted thing. Suddenly you feel very weak and excuse yourself to leave. Something truly evil has you in its grasp. Step back, noticing a weird, tall woman standing in the darkness. you live here, have never seen you. Whoa. Creature. Fang? Oh, he seems weak against this type of weapon. That's good. I like that. That's good for me. She punches me in the face. Well. Look at that. Investigate in the apartments. Find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note for someone who's been watching you. Have funds. Great. Okay. Every room is connected by vents coming from the boiler room. Could it be? Enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long, rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. Okay. Jesus Christ! You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide-eyed open stare of the dead pervert. The dead pervert? His elongated limbs stretching and disappearing into the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. After the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the arms, the detectives find the body of a man stuck in the ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pictures, pieces of underwear, and voyeuristic photos of the tenants. You're questioned thoroughly and eventually released as a murder case is being covered up as a case of an unfortunate gas leak. Okay. Something wrong with the tap water. It is all black and oily and glistening, smelling like death. You hope it's just a temporary issue. Come on. What was that? What was that? What am I gonna do? Do the vigil. What does a law firm from Tokyo want from you? Regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. It's not just in a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. You decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst thing that could happen? Don't say that! Don't say what's the worst that could happen, because then the worst is going to happen. Okay? Following the directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everyone? Okay. Explore the mansion. Round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. failed my charisma check. I have no riz. Shit. What is my charisma? 6? Yeah, it's pretty bad compared to some of my others. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness till something pulls you towards the light. A parasitic star is looming over the dying civilization. What? Oh, God. I don't like any of it. The Bleeding Desert? Who's that? Muscular man is eyeing you as you take a step towards him. Can't help but notice a deep scar going across his cheek. Okay. See the man tied to a chair. You rush in to help, and you notice gagged though the man starts shooting. Shouting curses and ancient prophecies. You fall onto the floor, your mind flooded with unspeakable images. As the man slowly stands up, completely ignoring the chair he was seemingly tied to. I see. Okay, come on. Let's get rid of this fucking guy. Wait, what's that? Curious statuette. Okay. Whoa. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your granduncle to just lie here. What's the correct bow and clap order? Maybe the other guests will know? Get this with a letter. Start of the vigil, 10 p.m., prayer with the body. Bow, bow, clap, clap. Modest supper, pray over the body. Clap, 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 clap. Oh, wait. So it's 10 p.m. right now? Okay, 10 p.m. Bow, bow, clap, clap. Bow. Bow. Clap, clap. Got the order right. Okay. Let's explore the mansion. Heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Well, that's not good. It's 11 p.m. shudder instantly, recognizing the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why is a vigil being held in a place like this? Now, why is it? I wonder. Yeah. Goodness. Check the wardrobe. Meat cleaver. Okay, it's 12 a.m. The body. It's missing. God damn it. Where'd the body go? Someone has already removed all the furniture from this room. From plants casting an unsettling shadow. Where is everybody? Okay. I'm pretty hurt. Managed to find one of the guests. They are shaken, but otherwise safe. We both decide to get the hell out of this place, but the door is gone. So Demora nervously scratches his scar. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old rundown mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk and only has 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. Your wall falls before you. The wall before you withers and falls apart, revealing a hole-ridden monstrosity. Hooah! Oh, Jesus Christ, that thing. Got really unlucky with those first couple of attacks, because just neither of them hit for a couple of turns there. Christ. Decently quick. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. The walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages slowly get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. 4 a.m., 1 hour until dawn. Sacrifice the guest? An unseen force leads your hands. You reach for a knife and stab the surprised guest. The price is paid. Voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the wet grass. The old mansion is nowhere to be seen. Standing next to you is a naked, bloated old man. You recognize a tattoo on the man's toe. It's your deceased granduncle. With a coarse voice, he explains the ritual. You try to keep up with him, but you're weak and your head spins. The death toll must remain the same. 2 die and 2 survive. You feel like vomiting as the old man, whose cheated death disappears behind trees. Everything gets dark. The man who you thought was your uncle has cheated death, making you an accessory to murder. You know the police officers won't believe you when you tell the truth. You do your best to forget the nightmares you've left behind. Vicious version of a violent vigil. Ending C. Cool. Holes. I got holes. That's great. I love when I have holes. I have the secret holes on my body. What can you do with the secret holes? Well, I shan't say. The old god stirs. Restricted access to the school's building. Okay. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake the patients up only end up falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to warding the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people? I get a bit of stamina. I'm desperately trying to get my stamina up, guys. It's so bad right now. I'm trying not to fucking die. Investigating the shrine. You stumbled upon a forgotten bookstore in a small alley. The interior is cluttered with dusty old tomes, animal bones, weird vials, and stuffed exotic animals you don't even recognize. Can I help you? Asks the tiny man behind the counter. I have things that will surely aid you in your quest. Interesting. Okay. What is the guy that appears sometimes when I'm tabbed out for a second and it just jump scares me? Do they do that on purpose? You tab out of the game and they're like, hey, here's a guy. Let's keep investigating downtown. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked to remove their furniture from his flat, because he wanted to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. And another letter behind a wardrobe that explains the reason that your friend left was that the shadow people were stalking him. Okay. I immediately understand that the only difference between you and the crazy person is that you haven't been caught yet. Convince them to sneak out and join you in your quest. Ooh, I got an ally. got a guy with me now. Dear friend who has recently started her nurse practice. We lazy chat on the roof of the hospital watching the sunset. Now would be a perfect opportunity to talk about the recent unearthly events. Are helpful, but they kill the mood. Yeah, I would imagine so. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. Between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for the recent horrific events? I love how casually they, bring that up. They're just like, yeah, worrying rumor about an old god. He's just awakening. He's gonna take over the earth. You know, just normal stuff. Yeah, dabbled in magic. Found a journal. Try to contact an entity from the dream realms. Okay. Suddenly, an empty bottle smashes on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from the glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. Well, this is my first combat of, Yippee! What's that? You've managed to sneak through the floor while avoiding the police and finally reached the quarantine ring, where all the quarantine wing, where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulses are slowly weakening and their blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. Use the dust of seeing. Following the old man's advice, you throw the dust of seeing up in the air. It reveals weird, elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one above each bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Woo! It's taken notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish. Alrighty. 38 HP. Jesus Christ. Okay. This is... Ooh. Okay. That's pretty bad. Phew. The creature's severed body falls on the floor and starts melting, slowly. The remaining part slithers back into the now closing hole in the ceiling. You've managed to catch a glimpse of the other side. The sight of the other side makes you fall to your knees. It wasn't the creature's body that you'd managed to cut off. It was merely a finger. Shaken, you sneak out of the hospital. One thing is certain, though. It's the end of this weird illness. Hospital's now safe. That's good. The friendly dog disappeared last night. You'll have to find a new place to buy equipment. Alright. That fucking guy. Yeah, I think it is just when I tab out for a little too long. He's just like, hey man. Hey, what's up? Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. All it takes is a computer and a modem. Anyone can connect to a bulletin system, or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all of the messages on that bulletin, even post your own to start a conversation. Many use them to share files or chat about their favorite topics, everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shiokawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people be driven to take their own lives? Investigate the forest location. Okay. Investigating stream. Use your flashlight. Ooh, spell. Oh, I should probably... I only pick up the smallest boxes, but the whole thing takes more time than you expected. Afterwards, Father Yasugi invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and home-baked goods made by one of the parishioners. You explain the situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent out all of your doubts and anxiety. Nice. I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. Sacrifice is worth it. Life's meanings comes from our relationships. Share death and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you if you lose your resolve. Just listen to the voice of humanity. Okay. While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Damn. Well, I have $1. One whole dollar. That's fine. Not my most important stat right now, I don't think. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up your apartment stairs, teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. God damn, computers are heavy. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice-cold water is a good idea. When you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. What's that? You've attracted the attention of something truly evil. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital's in chaos. The staff look exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head onto the desk for a few minutes, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridors. Ah, an infected wound. Seeing the two chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the past week. Alrighty, gain a spell. That's pretty good. Book of Gore. +3 reason and stamina at 1 random injury. Ooh. Another infected wound. Let's go. I do feel much less like I'm going to instantly die, though. An old man stops you and invites you into his house. You follow reluctantly, only to be amazed by the number of dusty old sorcery books inside. I can teach you a thing or two about magic, he says. Don't worry about payment. I'm sure we'll work it out in the future. Damn. Investigate the village. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Following a weird light, you enter an abandoned village building. The whole room is illuminated by countless paper lanterns in many colors. One lantern, however, begins to get closer. Oh shit, okay. Let's get his ass. Let's get his ass. Destroyed. Yippee! The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the Bolton's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. Okay. Sorry, I had to go to. I keep forgetting about that guy. Jesus Christ. Let's investigate the village. God, fuck's sake. Christ almighty. You had no idea that the funeral you've been invited to would end with the guests slashing their hands to feed the deceased with their blood. You stay at the back, shocked by how grotesque it is. Suddenly, the guests turn their heads in your direction. It's your turn now. As gruesome as it is, it's still a tradition. However, you can't shake the feeling that the deceased smiled slightly as you carefully cut your hand. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone, and then it finally connects. Investigate computer. On screen, welcome home. Did you like it so far? It's okay. You don't have to be ready yet. Everyone will wait for you. Your connection suddenly cuts off. When you attempt to reconnect, you find that your number has been blocked from accessing the bulletin. Dejected, you solemnly pack up the computer to give it back. However, when you arrive back at the computer club, you find a note on the door. See you all soon. You soon learn the club's members left in front of a train holding hands, with little other choice. Sell the computer, feel it weighing on you all the while. You find the bulletin's number in the phone book. When you arrive at the address, you find the place empty. The bulletin was moved. Out of desperation, police began confiscating modems and banning students from computer use. Despite this, suicides only seemed to grow faster. They spread even further beyond Shiokawa, too. Your gut twists into knots every time you pass by the computer's club door. Great for Becking Bulletin. Ending C. Alright, well, that sure was. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around the downtown area. The police are hopeless. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Awesome. I got all my keys. Let's go in. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you two things: that whoever, or whatever, is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as far and as fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. Rest of it. Rest of it. Rest of it. Let's... 50 Doom is probably fine. My stamina and reason is decently good now. Prescription might still... keep at least, yeah. Let's start climbing. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings, and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them, except... oh god. Second one I did. What's the second one I did? I did arms first, I think. Yeah, I did arms first. I think I did the vigil second. You rip the newspaper clipping of a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it, and with a buzz, the gate opens. You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Alright. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over her body. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. Feel the sharp glass ripping your flesh as you search for the switch. Finally, you grab a cable and follow it with your bleeding fingers until you find a button. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by a metal gate. A tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab two metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power up the gate. Great. I'm just failing all of these. I don't have enough fucking anything. Shit. Okay. Well, the flashlight's helping. Dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Hmm. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. You'll stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. Congratulations! You are safe. For now. Alright, looking at my stats here. Managed to solve 4 mysteries plaguing this town. That's pretty good. Saw 34 new events, encountered 9 new enemies, and unlocked 6 new achievements. Yeah, so that was my first time experiencing World of Horror. Um, yeah, I didn't really know anything about this game going in. Very, very intriguing. It's it's very interesting. It's kind of a lot when you don't know what the hell you're doing. Um, but I did enjoy myself. Maybe I'll just like play a playthrough every now and again when I don't really know what else I want to do. Um, and we'll see. But yeah, happy Halloween, guys. I hope everyone has a great time on their Halloween. I am going to be going out a little bit. So that's fun for me. Um, but yeah, I hope everyone has a good day and a good time.